What's going on, guys? What's cracking? Back in the garage again. And today, as you saw from the title of this video, is new parts day. I love getting new parts, and it wasn't for sponsors like this and people that help me out. This channel wouldn't exist, so I want to give a big shout out right off the bat. Dewla Dezign, thank you guys very much for sending me this. It is a new splash guard for the Supra. I'm pretty stoked on this. And one of the big things with me is packaging, right? Like, you guys talked about the company Racing before, and their packaging is pretty phenomenal. But I love the fact that it actually says the company name right on the top. Even their tape. Look at this. I thought this was kind of neat. They go a little above and beyond. It says the company name, what the cart's for, and it says it's a splash shield. Look at all this packaging in here. But I'm gonna go ahead and put the camera down or set it up over here so I can take this out and show you guys how much packaging is actually in this. So we got the shield out, but one thing I wanted to mention too is they actually tape up, so you're not like digging through the box for where the bolts and everything is, which are included. Comes with a nice little sticker there too. They actually have it taped right to the top of the box, which makes it nice, so I can put my foot on this and yank and pull that off. So there's your bolts and everything you need and all the drain plugs. I don't think there's anything else underneath. Nope, nothing else in there. Well packaged up, nice solid box. Pretty freaking awesome. Right off the bat here though, guys, look how freaking sweet this is. Now this is an option being powder coated like this, which I do like. This is the underside or the top side of it. Here's the underside. So if you were underneath of it and from the lift side, this is what you would see. So freaking cool. I love this. And I'll show you guys how to mount this up. It does come with instructions also that they're going to be posting up on the website. Again, that's Dewla Dezign, sorry, I keep messing it up, guys. It's Dewla Dezign. Don't make my mistake because I'm dyslexic. Man, this is so nice. It's not very thin either. Like, this isn't thin, cheap aluminum. It's much thicker than I thought it'd be, which makes me even happier. I love seeing quality products for the Supra. Finally, companies that actually listen. So now it's time that we actually install this darn thing. There's one problem I'm running into already. Now, every car is going to be different because the fact that these cars are so heavily modified now, every car is going to be different from the next. So they do have this notched out here, which is actually a bracket for the AC condenser, which is fine. Then they have a hole here to bolt up to, and then they notch this out because there's actually another bolt hole here, but that's where most people mount their intercoolers. Unfortunate for me, my intercooler was welded and designed to use this hole. So I got to try and slip this behind it, or I'm gonna have to notch and cut this out and only have 4 bolt holes. I'd rather keep 5 just because that'd be a weak point then. Not saying this doesn't have enough mounting points on it, but I'm gonna show you guys here what I mean. So here's my intercooler tab, guys. As you can see, it's welded on. There's no way I can move this. This has to stay here. They allocated for this hole. Unfortunately, mine bolts to this one. So I've either got to try and slide it behind it, which it's already kind of maxed out. I don't really want to bend this tab much more. If you can see, it's a pretty thick tab too. So I'm going to try and maneuver it around here. If not, then I'll either cut the shield or have to bend this more. We'll see. It depends what I want to do. I don't want to modify either one, but this is what happens when your cars start getting heavily modified. Oh, wow. Well, guys, as you saw there, kind of unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut the tab of this. That thing's not budging. I don't want to bend it down anymore because the last thing I want to do is break the welds on it or hurt anything on it. So I'm going to have to make a small cut on this. Again, this is the kind of things you're going to run into. Everything else is going to bolt up perfectly. It's just those front tabs, depending where you bolt up at, how your intercooler is. Every intercooler is going to be different from the next one. So that's just what you're going to run into. My old intercooler, believe it or not, would have used this tab here and this tab here and would have bolted over top because the pieces itself actually were removable. So it wouldn't be a big deal. It just happens that my intercooler just happens to be the one that uses this one specific hole. So I'm going to cut this here and over and then I should be fine. All right, guys, you can see where I had to cut off that little bit of tab there. I wanted to cut as little as possible, so like I could have cut it up flush here, but I decided not to. I just want to keep it as far as possible, I guess, and I smoothed off these edges here so these aren't sharp anymore. But now that's all done, let's go ahead and mount it on up to the car.
So what I'm going to do here first, sorry for the echo guys, it's because I'm so far away from the camera. I'm going to start these. So this actually, the holes are slotted also. So when you're installing this, they're not like, oh my God, you have to be dead on this. They have wiggle room, which I like that. Got caught in my buckle. I like that design also. Oh shit. Alrighty. Something I didn't know. All right, well, I made my first mistake installing this, so learn from my mistakes. So we gotta take these back out real quick. I'm gonna show you what I forgot to remove. Okay guys, so back here, there's these two little bolts right here, right there, and right here. They both need removed. Actually, what the hell are they even holding in right now? I don't think they're literally doing anything. Why those bolts are there, I have no idea. But they need to be removed. Maybe they're not supposed to, because the other ones aren't. I'm not sure what that even attached to before. Again, this car's been modified so many times. God only knows what those were originally for, and I've probably removed it. So I'm gonna go ahead and take those out quick. Start that one. All right, guys, so the skid plate is on. I shouldn't call it skid plate. Let me take that back. It is like a dust cover, and it's like a splash guard from stuff getting your engine. Now, one thing I wanted to show you guys, I know some people are going to ask about this. How close is it to the AC lines? See if I can get good lighting in here. If you guys can see, it has a ton of room. This plate can honestly come up probably, I want to say, a good inch and a half, and you would still have room. I haven't hooked up these lines here yet because I don't have them. I don't have those anymore. Now, if you're a factory car, you could use them. I personally don't need them. But you can hook those up for either the bottom of your pan, which would be right above your intercooler piping there, or you could actually hook up the other one to the bottom of your radiator, which is a drain also. Pretty neat. I love this little design. Your overflow tank's up above. Your factory one would have been right here, but I don't have the factory tank. And then the other factory tank set up in the center. The NA cars and the twin turbo cars had two different tanks. Mine was an NA, so it was slightly different. But yeah, that's how it ended up looking, guys. I'm pretty happy with this. I'm trying to give you guys, turn the light off there. I think it actually gives a little bit better representation. If you can see my fingers here, you get plenty of room in here. Way, plenty of room. So if you have any lines that are bent or hanging down too far, this will easily fit. And look how nice that looks under there too. So they're talking about, if this does well and you guys buy them, we want to make plates that go underneath here, around the sides, and cover this all up. So it actually it'll strengthen up the bumper. It'll cover all the dust and dirt from getting on this side. You know, the factory plastic ones are okay and they work, but obviously we'd rather have aluminum because it'd be stronger. You wouldn't have to worry about them breaking and cracking over time. This will literally last forever. Now that that's done, we have one more thing for today for this video. So last time I spoke with you guys, I was changing out filters, installing wiring and stuff. Well, I got another new filter in. So I'm not sure what to do here. So this is a fiberglass filter. This is 6 micron filter. I saw some people recommended it. I had originally put a 40 micron stainless steel one in there. I guess that's an old school way. So this is a fiberglass and stainless. It's kind of like a mesh screen, and then it has fiberglass woven into it. So I'm gonna have to take that filter back out and put these back in. I'll show you guys the difference here too. This is obviously the paper element that was in it. Here's a brand new fiberglass, and then the stainless in there. So I'll show you guys what that looks like. Let's go ahead and try taking out this filter again.
All right, so I got the filter out here again, guys. If you don't have these jawls and stuff, they make it nice. These are plastic, not aluminum. They kind of get beat up over time, but I think I bought it for like 15 bucks. It's magnetic too on both sides. It's meant for AN hoses and stuff, but when you got something like this, you don't want to get dinged up or mess up the finish on it. This works great for it because it'll destroy this before it'll destroy the whatever piece you're working on. In this case, it actually happens to be my fuel filter. But yeah, again, 15 bucks, and I think I got this off of Summit Racing. It's an adjustable AN wrench. Again, you can see it's kind of getting boogered up, but I'd rather booger this tool up than I would the actual piece itself. So here we go, guys. Here's the filter. We have a paper element here. We have the stainless steel filter I just removed, and then we have the fiberglass one. Now you can see the fiberglass and stainless steel one look very similar. Now this is a dirty paper one, but the paper one looks pretty yellow. It looks like a yellow paper from the factory, from the way they ship it. Now this one's dirty, obviously, but your fiberglass one and your stainless one look really similar. The only way you can tell, and it's hard to pick it up on camera, you can see like the fiberglass weave inside of the stainless steel cage, where the stainless steel one, you can just tell it's just stainless. There's nothing special to it there. So we're gonna go ahead and install the 6 micron one, throw that back in the car, and hopefully we get to start this thing soon. The turbo kit should be here shortly. Well, got the filter back in now, guys. We're almost there. I just talked to Powerhouse Racing. Everything's done. Everything's been adjusted. So what we're waiting on right now is the coder. So everything's at the coder right now. Unfortunately, if it's not done by, I think by Monday, I'm not sure if they're leaving Monday or Tuesday to go to TX2K. If you guys don't know what that is, you're missing out on life, which I am because I won't be there. But if it doesn't get done by Monday by the coder, then they won't be able to ship it to the following Monday. So I'm hoping by not this coming weekend, but the following weekend to have everything on. So I'll have it it'll be the 4th upload from this one that you guys will be able to hear the car start up and see everything finished. So close, guys. We're so close, and we'll be hearing this thing roar up soon. All right, guys, that's going to be it for this one today. Thank you very much for tuning in. Close. Again, like I said, guys, we're super close. I want to get this done because I'm ready to start working on that. I'm actually going to wash that here today. It's supposed to be 60-some degrees here in Pennsylvania. Get to wash that here, but I'm ready to drop the motor in that because it's got, like I said, it's got a few oil leaks and stuff. And it's got things that needs fixed. And I figure if we go ahead and redo everything and fix it all, might as well just redo everything. Like all the wiring, everything's going to be changed on that car. It's going to be quite fun when it's done. All right, guys, you know what to do. Do me that big favor. Go down below. Check out the Facebook and Instagram. I also have a P.O. box down below. Like you can see here, I've got people sending me stuff. If you want to, send me whatever you want. I'll mention it on the channel. Plug your whatever. If you have a YouTube channel, if you have an Instagram you want plugged, link it in the actual stuff you send me, and I'll post it up on the video. Thank you guys very much, and I'll talk to you later. Peace! There goes a sight from my soul.